So I can speak to Strike. Good. What's up, flag? There's so many flags here, I can't figure out which one's what.
I was getting my shirt.
Huh? Sorry if... Do you mind if I film? Is that right? I'm filming, is that okay? Must mean you lack of spine defensive. What is that little insignia?
Cat badge, I'm ex-army, so it's my cat badge.
Ah, right. What are you guys here for? If you know, I'm just kind of talking to a few people.
Tommy Robinson.
Okay. And what's drawing you here? What's interesting?
Huh?
What's drawing you to this crowd? Why are you here?
Tommy Robinson, he's the leader of founder.
No, yeah.
He's been banged up for freedom of speech. We're protesting saying it's not right. Against government, basically. So government can set policy.
So, like, freedom of speech-wise, you're interested in making sure there's spaces for people to talk about whatever they want.
Everyone should be able to talk. Everyone should be able to express. Everyone.
Even the people who are opposing.
Not everyone agrees with each other.
Yeah.
Like, your
I
opinions
agree.
are different than my opinions, but you should be able to express your feelings. Do you know what I mean?
What do you because I'm probably similar where I feel like freedom of speech is quite an important thing, but the problem with Tommy's situation is that it was specifically a legal issue, that he made the court case and the victim's court case.
Where did you read that? Where did you read that?
No, I watched the video and then basically...
All he said in the video, right, I'll send the same video, all he said in the video was only what he said, was only what was already said by
the BBC reported on it. He used the BBC's information that they put out.
No, but the BBC are not allowed to record the faces of the
they did.
victims.
It wasn't the face, it was all the names,
No, but he was filming the people.
Yeah, he was.
You're not allowed to do that. I can't do that. Do you know what I mean?
You might not be allowed to do that, but while he was still outside the court, he asked the coppers, am I allowed to do it? And they said, yeah.
They made an example of it.
So my question would be, let's say he did break the law. Let's just say, right? Let's forget that maybe...
if he did, he should be in an open house jail where he's allowed to go home every night, and he goes to jail for 5 hours a day.
What kind of
should be allowed to walk through
what kind of jail is he in?
Maximum security prison.
They put him in jail and then they moved him to...
But isn't that... But if it's max security, isn't that because he's in danger from the other inmates?
No, he was in Hull.
Prison, 80% prison.
Yeah.
And moved him, so basically they're silent death warrant.
Well, if he's at risk, that's not right for jail.
Exactly.
I don't care who it is.
He was in a safe jail where he was in an open wing where it was predominantly like whites, blacks. There was hardly any Muslims in there, and he was fine and safe. And then they moved him to a maximum security prison. He's in the most hostile jail that we have in England.
Yeah.
It's the biggest one. It's got the biggest Muslim population. It's got the biggest thing of basically in this jail. The Muslims or the imams run it.
He's a target.
They run it. They run the
Which jail is this?
I've got the name now. I'll find it on my phone, pull it up on my phone. Basically, I mean, we all knew outside that there was a hit on his head before he went to that jail, and even he knew, but the public knew we were outside here.
He's been out of jail for a long time though.
He's in jail now.
But like, no, as in, the last time was for mortgage stuff,
Yeah,
right?
mortgage, do you know the truth about that?
Because I met him,
It wasn't even him, it was his cousin who had a mortgage, and basically he wasn't paying 25 pence for about 10, 20 years, that totaled £1,000. And that's all I could get on him. And
he offered to pay it.
He offered to pay it, and they said, if you don't do this deal that we're going to do, we're going to come after you, all your family, your wife, daughter, everyone, we're going to come after you. So he went, alright, he took the deal, and that's what he went to jail for. He didn't do now. I mean, you need to watch, the best video to watch on this, mate, is Tommy Robinson talks to Brittany Pettibone. When Brittany Pettibone tried to come last time with her boyfriend and got stopped at the airport, or the time before, sorry, he then does an interview with her. Now, on his band speech he did at the university that was banned, that he did anyway, some businessman offered him the office space, he did it there. He goes into slight details about all the little things that they do. Where on this video with Brittany Pettibone, he goes into all the full detail of everything that went on. He's had Secret Service and the British Police, MI6 offer him to work for him.
The thing is, I don't doubt that, because the problem I have is there's a difference between the freedom of speech issue, which may or may not exist. Like, I'm not saying I disagree. It might be true that he's got hit against him. You know what I mean?
Agreements on people. Not everyone agrees to this.
So like for example, like you know, I deal a lot with Islamism, right? Like, that's a problem. For me, Tommy Robinson's language and his work reminds me a lot of what Islamists do. So I'll give you an example. He talks a lot about the grooming victims. I don't actually think he gives a fuck about the grooming victims. If he did, he would know you don't stand in front of a court case. Like I'll give you an example. If with people who are being jailed wrongly for being terrorists, right? There's a lot of organizations that help them, and they're doing good work. They're often Islamist organizations. In the same way, a lot of people who've been helping grooming victims have an ideological thing they're pushing, right? Which is unfortunately what my problem is. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people actually do care about these victims.
Oh, we do, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Slightly outraged because it's children.
But the problem is, it's been hijacked. Like, who the fuck is that? Who is that? Why does that give a about girls here who are being raped? No, I'll be honest. No.
The fact he's speaking to you, mate, it's something.
It's not, man. This guy wants to get politically ahead in his own country. I'll be honest, because I deal with Islamists. I deal with Islamists. It's the same fucking shit, right? Do you know what I mean? Like grooming gang stuff. I absolutely get you. Me and him were on a panel with 4 other Asians talking about grooming gangs. Do you know what I mean? And everyone there agrees there's a fucking problem with this country.
Well, for me, this is the thing you've got to understand about Tommy Robinson. He's not analytical, he's not very smart or clever.
Mate, but you don't know. No. I don't take that, because you don't need to be smart to not have an agenda, to care about victims.
Tommy Robinson.
Wait, we gotta take a break. I think the break.
But I think, mate, I think he's just trying
It's a bit culty, mate.
I think he's trying to shed light on a big, massive problem that is there, that our media is not covering or shedding any light on.
Sure.
And they're trying to suppress it.
Sure.
Now all he's doing is trying to give a voice to it and spread awareness about it.
Is that all he's doing?
You can argue that it's causing division.
There are lots of people I know who are fighting for the rights of these girls and who are fighting to change these things. Like, you know what I mean? I don't feel like
your number and you send me all these lists and these charities and organisations.
I'll get. I mean, I can't put this on camera. I'll stop because she's private about her work. She has to be careful. But so I'm not. When I come to this, I'm not. You know, I don't give a fuck about this. I care about the I care about the victims and the fact that it affects my communities as well, the ones I come from. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not. You know.
Well, I would say, mate, the fight is bigger. Like, everyone's got a part to play. Your part to play is dealing with the victims. Take that part away, spread awareness. You can't fight everything at once.
I agree.
It's new.
But this is not fighting for the victims, honestly, mate.
No, this is not. This is Tommy and Trump.
But it's all about grooming gangs. There's the underpinning. Sorry.
Yeah, right, it's not fine for the victims, right? Anything here, the media are not allowed to write what happens here, right? So what we're doing here, you might say it's a waste of time, but it's not. We're making a point. Yeah, right, it doesn't help the grooming gang or the victims or whatever, but it's a show of force and it's a presence. Do you know what I mean? That we do care for them.
Through this movement, awareness, as awareness rises, people like you, we all have different opinions, and we'll look at this thing from different.
How many people like me do you see here?
Well, you're the first one spoken, but I'm like you.
Right.
I'm like you.
No, but
I'm here today just for this. But
mate, let's be honest. I don't have any tattoos.
Why does tattoos mean anything?
No. I want to get tattoos, but what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is like I'm sorry. Thank you.
Right, or everyone unite. Everyone, as it should be.
Do you have any water? Oh, you star, man. Sorry. No, I'm not. Let me finish that sentence before you think I'm trying to stereotype you guys. What I mean is, this is quite a homogenous audience. Do you know what I mean? Right? Sorry. It's like one. There's not many people like me here, right? Whether that's people from. Probably is. There's not. I've walked through from there to
You
here.
have to look at every single person.
What I mean by that is, like, look, a lot of the people here are not going to be ethnic minorities. They're not going to be LGBT, right? Do you know what I mean?
When you come here,
I don't feel unsafe.
yeah, that's what I was going to ask. No, not with me.
Benjamin, how's it going, man?
Not with me, with anyone, right? There's a lot of people say, oh, what I mean, I'm ex-army, I'm on the platform. They agree with everything you say. they're like, I can't come to the march.
I was at a Sikh march of the week. It was full of English, full of Sikhs.
One of the things I care about is I want more conversation because the problem I have is that these kind of things don't help conversation.
Don't do nothing.
Like they don't.
You need it politically as well as this. In tangent. Sorry. Yeah. So these things do something, but in terms of what's trying to be achieved here, I think debate, sparks
discussion.
awareness. It doesn't bring change. It sparks awareness. It doesn't bring change.
That's above me and you, isn't it?
The
The only people that can make a change is the ones above us.
And the reason why you might see is more white in things is because, unfortunately, in our country, it's the whites that are being attacked and oppressed. It's our women getting raped. Any man that stands up and says anything counter against what's going on, you're a racist, and I'm not. I never have been.
Okay, so
my best friends.
I'm not against. I went to school in Hainault in Essex. Everyone there was white and there's a few black people, right? I was the only brown guy for a long time, right? And I saw a lot of these kids. Believe it or not. But no. But like I grew up watching a lot of these kids have their lives fucked because they're poor. There's a class divide in this country, and whites get it bad. I'm not against
what about whites having it bad is the latest agenda what's coming in the Islamisation of the West. That's why we're
colour kids were poor.
No. So what I mean is in my school, like the school I went to, a lot of the brown kids, they ended up doing better because the schools they went to, these kind of things. A lot of the white kids, they did, right? I get that, and I get that. That's a problem we're not really tackling in this country, to be honest, right? So what I'm trying to say is I echo where the feelings that you have. I get it because I've seen it as well.
But you think more focus should be on the victims and stuff like that, which I agree with.
I think there's always different kinds of activism, right? I think this kind of activism doesn't focus on the victims.
Say for the victims.
Oh no, it doesn't, but there's different forms. There's your form of activism.
Say this wasn't for Trump, yeah? This is for the victims, right? There's many people who turned up, the victims, right? Would you still feel the same way that what we're going to achieve here, like people here, present? Right? It's not helping the victims, but it's a show that you know.
Through this, I think it's more and more numbers come, it creates awareness, like you say, so people will look at this issue, then like you're doing, will take a different line of thought and look at it from another point of view. And every single person, individual that looks at it, will everyone all have a different line of thought?
At the end of the day, the fundamental truth where we agree on is this should be allowed to happen if it wants. It's a freedom of speech issue. So there's no disagreement. It's more a disagreement of, I think, what is this doing? So like look, it's all Trump people. It's all like Geert Wilders, right? Like these guys are honestly just straight up Islamist style people, right? They're not, it's the same kind of shit. We've seen this with like rallies for the Imtiaz.
I often rattle on these ideas myself. As controlled opposition. I mean, if you know about Martin Luther King, his best mate was CIA. We now know now. He didn't know, and they put him outside. They control the opposition. I've battled with the idea for long enough. Is Tommy this? Is Tommy that? But I do my heart, and I trust my heart and my gut, and it's never wrong. And I'd say that he's not. But watch that video, mate. Watch that video. I've seen it. Like, look. The Brittany Petty you've seen it? The Brittany Petty.
No, I saw the one where he was filming. That's the one I know about.
You need to see the one where he sat with Brittany Petty and Brittany Petty is interviewing him. That is a completely different light in the Tommy.
What does she look like?
Sorry?
What does she look like?
Brown hair, similar to you. Brown hair.
She's a journalist as well. Are you Brittany Petty?
But no, we need them, mate. You people need a bigger voice. What I think is people like Tommy, people like these charities, these different things with the victims, like the grooming gangs. Every aspect that we could tackle the grooming gang, getting awareness out about it, helping the victims, doing things politically within the law. All them types of groups of people need to come together, and by them come together, then we can make the change. For me, we're in the early stages of this. Everyone's coming up, and we all need to come up and realise who we are, and then, oh, hang on, like you're saying,
so would you,
start working
in an
together.
ideal world, would you want to be here?
An ideal world, yeah, I'm here.
Would you want to be here in the future? Is this the kind of environment? Is this the kind of environment you want to be in?
No. In an ideal world, mate, we would be free. We wouldn't have half the laws we have. We would be peaceful. We wouldn't have poverty. We wouldn't have all the rich. We wouldn't have all these things. And my thing, mate, I mean, I've been debating for a while starting a charity. My thing, the way I see to fix the world is start with the kids. Start right, say 2025, we start from this day forward. Every child born is never homeless. Is never starving. It'll cost 7 trillion to rid the world of famine. 7 trillion was all it cost to feed the world, all that God had done. My thing is the children, education, everyone gets free, correct, factual education, healthcare, housing, food, everyone's standard right, and you build that up from that generation on and build it up, and it becomes a new way. And from that, you will fix society because you're fixing it there. It'll be an overlap. It'll take years to catch up. And by that time, them kids grow. That's how, for me, that's the only way I see you can fix all this shit. We all need to come together in. The haves and the have-nots need to go. Everyone needs to be fed. Everyone needs to be watered. There's enough money, wealth, and resource on this planet to feed every goddamn one of us.
It's really interesting. Like I found this a lot. Like in many ways, I think like what he's the same. Like I come from a place where I care about. The world is quite fucked. It's better, but mate, it is better than it's ever been.
Yeah, 100%.
Ever.
For me,
history. Like,
for me,
you were in the army, right?
No.
Oh, you weren't in the army.
I love the planet, not the country.
So like, it's like I've noticed like a lot of times it's people who are led by kind of good things, but it's very easy to, like for us to fall into the bad stuff.
Yeah,
you know, when you talk about young people, let's say like I'm an atheist, I'm an ex-Muslim, so I left Islam, right? I was quite religious for a long time. Now, my heart was in the right place. Right? Did I want the caliphate? Yes, because for me, what you just talked about is the caliphate, right? So if I'm chatting to other young people, I'm spreading my ideas to them. Right? If I fuck that up, I've just fucked up a whole bunch of kids' lives. Do you know what I mean? And what I worry about with these kind of places is it draws people like you and me. It makes us think we're part of something bigger, but those people don't care. Like people who are running this thing.
Well, like Gerard Batten's been up there. I don't trust UKIP. UKIP, for me, the hands in, the control. That's why Emery Waters left. She's trying to do her own thing. There's a lot going on. It sees everything, mate. It's a multi-layered, multifunctional, multifaceted, ever-changing fucking situation. Everything, and it's designed like that. It's designed in a way so it's not easy for you, this charity, to be mainstream and everywhere. The charities that are mainstream are all the ones that are fraudulent and make a mass corruption and make loads of people rich. The system, which is based around in all aspects of our lives, is what's broken, and it's made in a way where it's unilateral, where all it does is make more and more poor people and more rich people.
Yeah, sure.
So top 1%, even mega more. It creates more and more divisions. This way, people coming together. See, I love this dude. Voting for change. Bringing change.
Mate, he's a billionaire. You're talking about change. He's a billionaire. He's led. Do you know how much poverty this man has led to?
I'll talk about. Are you up on Q? Do you know what Q is? Q.
I want to walk down back towards the end and talk to him.
Q phenomenon on the internet is intelligent people from NSA dropping dumps on the internet about the Clintons, about all the stuff that's been going on, and it started 2 months after.
He's dodgy as well. Like,
the thing is, you've got to remember in this day and age, you've got to look at people, not look at you might not like them. There's half the people here I don't like.
No, but
what he's saying,
mate, but what he says changes every day.
It's meant to. Well, if you follow Q, you'd understand why.
Like, when we
Again,
talk
him is a multi-layered, multifaceted.
His dad was wealthy. He got inherited wealth. He made into more money through property. Our country's fucked because of property. He's a property magnate. Like,
I understand. Yeah, I agree. What I'm saying is, you need a man like him. I don't like him personally. As a man, I don't like him. But what he's saying, and what he's doing, and what he's standing for, and what he's trying to change, and what he's fighting against.
but why do you think he wants to do that?
Why he wants to do
Because
that?
he cares.
Because he wants to get rid of the paedophiles.
But mate,
Paedophile empire running the planet.
But there's young girls who said that they touched him up. There's lots of young girls who said that he touched them up. The Miss Universe, because he ran Miss Universe. They were under 18.
Could have done. All I'm saying, if that's 100% true,
But he's
if that's 100% true, it would be everywhere.
No. But you just said that the governments hide these things. The media's hidden the fact that like they've pushed it. But then he's got lots of money to hide it, though. Surely you can see that.
100%. Yeah, I'm not saying that hasn't happened, and I don't know enough about that.
Right.
What I'm saying is, all the slander of the media. If he's done any of the things that he's done, we'd have the evidence. He's racist. Where's the racist comment? He hasn't said one. Where's the bigoted comment? He hasn't said
But
one.
when a girl says that he touched her up when she was, you know, whatever age she was.
Stormy Daniels has been saying all sorts of shit.
But it's not just
she's
her.
lying. Yeah, but she's lying.
But there's no she's lying. But there's been so many women who said it. Do you know what I mean? Like the problem is, but mate, you're talking about the British government and how power he has. He's the fucking American government. He's rich. Of course he can hide stuff if he wants.
When he was coming to power, when he was building all his buildings, what he used to do was hold out on the contracts and fuck over all the little companies who didn't pay him.
Yeah, exactly. How can we support? How can you support him?
I don't support that.
If you care about the people, how can you support this man?
Because he's the only one in politics right now that's fighting slightly for change.
Why? Why?
Why? Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
If he's one of them, if he's a pedophile, why?
If he was one of them,
Allegedly he's a pedophile.
you wouldn't be getting all the stuff what you got going on in the media.
Unless he's the president and a billionaire. If you were a billionaire, you could get what you want.
As rich as he was, the people running the world, he's worth about 10 pence.
I'm heading out now, I think.
See, this is what we need though. Differences of opinions, open debate, communication. You might not agree with things
I agree. That's why I'm here. Look, people
that's what we need.
A lot of people say.
What I'm saying, and this man, oh boy!
Waleed, do you want to come on? This is
This is what we need, mate. By having these debates and these things, it opens awareness, new ideas, new things. This is what I'm saying. People need to come together and communicate.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm here.
I don't trust having it up there. Part of me still doesn't fully trust Trump. Packing him for now. Once you get out of these assholes out of the way, the whole secret war thing that's going on in every country now, the whole paedophile thing, the human trafficking thing, if you don't know nothing about that, you need to find out about Q. It's intelligence. NSA people dropping intel on like 4chan and 8chan, but all hacker shoes. And he's like, look at this, look at this, look at this. Dropping crumbs and showing links. They put out, it'll be done in 30. North Korea will be done in 30. It'll be done in 30 days. Peace deals. All these types of things that are coming out. The Clinton emails, all the child sacrifice, and all the paedophile empire, man, is coming out this year. It's coming out this year.